So here's my honest feedback after wearing Legacy by Mason Azar for a day. This stuff is absolutely like fantastic. When I said at first, I was like, I'm not sure if I'd buy it again. This stuff I think I would absolutely 150% buy. It was so good. The way that it was explained when I watched some of the reviews, it was probably like a perfect way to explain it. It's light, it's airy, but yet it's still very sort of strong and potent, but not in like an in your face way. It is sort of almost like it's in the same. It's not by any means. It does not smell like imagination, but it's in the same kind of like light, clean, fresh category like imagination would be. The only difference is that it's got a heavy pear like smell to it rather than like a ginger like black tea smell to it. It is, like I said, it's very fresh, it's very airy. This is an incredible freshie. I talk about in a lot of my videos is like, man, I don't need another freshie because I've got Louis Vuitton and I've got YSLY. This like like boosh, like butted its head in to make sure that it was part of it. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. If you want to go through like a kind of a quick review, here's the click. It's got a good click. It's got a great atomizer. I'd spray some of this on, but I'm wearing a different clone today, so I don't want to mix it. But I'll tell you what, oh golly, it's so good. And then the weird thing is too, I don't know if you can tell, but like around it, I had sprayed the cap and then, like, and then sprayed it, put it on, and then it left this weird film. So I was like sort of nervous about it. I was like, what am I putting in my skin? And then I checked again. I mean, you guys are probably like, oh, he always talks to ChatGPT. But I talked to ChatGPT about it, and it actually was like there was really nothing to be alarmed about. It's like the oils that are in the clone sort of settling. So it really, this is the first. I think this is the first Maison Azar that I had, and I came close to picking one of the Maison Azars for the Blonde Amber. I can't think of what the dupe is. It's that little one with like the knight on top of it. But I ended up going with French Avenue's Amber Empire. But after this, I would have no problem actually using Maison Azar again. Actually, I remember like watching when Cal Cologne came out with his new clone. He was looking at a couple different places, but then ended up going with Maison Azar because talks about how it's all about the juice. I would have no problem like trying another Maison Azar. I am leaving. I have made the decision that I'm leaving the dupe arena, like the clone arena. But however, this is really, really good. It is inspired by Blue Talisman. I have not smelled Blue Talisman, but I'll tell you what, if Blue Talisman smells anything like this, I would definitely consider it. But if this is, I've heard this is like 85 to 90%, very similar to like Blue Talisman. If it is close enough, I probably don't actually even need it because it's just golly gumdrops. It is so good. So real quick, kind of like run through of it. How long did it last? This actually lasted a really long time. It lasted a decent amount of time. It lasted, I'd say, a strong 3 to 6 hours, and I could still smell it throughout the day. It lasted a long time for a freshie. I don't know if it's because of that pear note, but it lasted a really long time. I was really happy about it. The projection of it, you know what? I saw somebody that was really smart about it. What they would do is they'd spray a piece of cloth and they'd run it across their nose. I think I'm going to start adding that. I'm going to some of my videos to kind of see what the sillage or the ciliage was like, what that trail was like. Because the sillage, I can assume that I smell it. So I'm assuming that other people could smell it as well. I can't remember if I got a compliment on it or not. That's been one of the things. It's like, everybody wears these so they smell really good and they get all these compliments. I have like almost 50 colognes and I don't get a lot of compliments. It could very well be, I've talked about this in some of my other videos, it could very well because I'm a guy and people just don't want to necessarily say that to a guy. But there are some different colognes that I'll wear and people will be like, what is that? Even guys will tell me like it smells really good. I can't remember if I really got this one, but I'll tell you what, I'm giving myself a compliment because it smells so good on it. Did the clone live up to the hype? I talked about this in the original video. There's not a ton of hype on this clone. I've seen it a couple different times, but I'll tell you what, like this is, it is actually underwhelmingly, like it should have gotten a lot more hype than it has because it is so good. It is so good, especially with it being in the fresh category and it being sort of strong and projecting like it does. It even like extra bonus points. Would I buy this again? I would 150 million times buy this again. I think that I'm starting to sort of narrow things down to like the top three that I want, but there's going to be some things that I've, like it's sort of like I've talked about this before. It's sort of like food, and I get these kind of like cravings for certain foods, like I do, like I sort of get that same thing with the cravings of the smells. This is definitely one that I'm going to have. I've worn this probably more than any other inspired by clone that I have bought, simply just because it is so freaking good and it smells so good. I just absolutely love the smell of it. And again, it broke through that category of like, what do I need another freshie for? This one, it almost like quickly moved to the top of like the clones I have in general that I really really like. Did it make the top 10 or top 5? I don't know if it's going to make the top 10 or top 5. I still think that, even YSL didn't make that top 10 or top 5, but Imagination did. Imagination made the top 10, the top 5, and the top 3. However, I think that this will definitely stay in my collection, and this will be a regular part of the rotation for me. Did it end up making the main box? It did end up making the main box, and I don't think it's going to leave the main box. What season is it for? I think you could wear this for pretty much any season whatsoever, but I think it's probably definitely going to shine in like the summertime. However, I think even like the cold winter that I'm in right now, I'm towards the, we just started March, so March 2026. So I think that it definitely, I haven't gotten a chance to wear it during the summer. I think this would absolutely shine during the summer, but I think you could wear this year round because it's so good. I think too, like you could wear this like where could you wear this? I think you could wear this literally anywhere. I think it'd be perfect for the office because it's not by any means like too like heavy. I think it'd be perfect for a date night because it smells really good. I think it'd be perfect for cuddles. I think it'd be perfect for like if you're just going to grocery shopping for the gym. Literally anything that you could go to, this would be a perfect fit for. Who's it for? It's for, this is the way I'm going to answer this question every single time. It is for anybody that wants to wear it. If you like that cologne, I think it's perfect for you. Final score. I was going to say 9. I think I haven't given many 10s, but I think I would give this a 10. This is a 10 out of 10. This is so freaking good that I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it a 10. I think at the beginning I said it was like a 7 or an 8. I'm gonna go ahead and give that, after wearing this for a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 10. And then the final thing is that I didn't go over is the cost. The price per value projection is like incredible. I think it's like regularly about $60. But this was a gift given to me. I would have bought it anyways, but it was a gift given to me by my sister. Thank you, sister. Really love this one. It was a perfect birthday gift. I think you could get it on sale on like a Jama shop for probably like $39.99. If you have at all thought about this one, if you have at all been curious about it, if you've heard really good things about it other than my video, I would absolutely suggest this one. I 100% think that you will not regret this one. This one's a fantastic one. Thanks for checking out another video, guys. Love you. Hope you guys have the best day of your life. Thanks. Bye-bye.